side control on Phil. Okay? I've got to look at where his arm is. If Phil's arm is on this side of the head, then I'm going to attack for stuff where I can use my head to control his arm. Okay? If his arm's on the other side of the head, like he's trying to escape, them sort of submissions go out the window. Okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to work from here. Okay? I'm going to be tight inside. Okay? And Phil's arm is here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab hold of his shoulder and pull it up. My other arm is going to come right around the other side. So my arm's like this, and this arm is going to come around the other side of his hip to control his body. And as I do it, I'm going to use my head as like a third arm to keep his arm trapped. Alright? As soon as I do this, I'm going to start hipping and extending my legs around towards his head. This is to keep him flat. Phil's going to want to start trying to turn in to start escaping, and I need to keep him pinned here. Alright? At the same time, his arm needs to stay pinned to his body. Okay? If he starts trying to pull his arm out, I need to be able to use my head to stop it from happening, okay? If I'm like this, he'll just bring his arm back to that position and I lose all the momentum that I gain towards finishing, okay? So, I'm going to stay tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, and walk around to his head. Now, I'm going to push my head down onto his stomach, grip hold of his wrist, my hand's going to come underneath and grab my wrist, okay? Now, when I try to put his hand on the mat, Phil's going to start resisting, okay? So I'm going to be trying to push it here. What I want to do is, I want to move towards his legs and take his elbow upwards towards his shoulder to put it on the mat. Then I'm going to turn my hips, step right over his head, put the pressure on, right? Okay, so, I'm going to go here, we go 1, 2, and it's his elbow I'm looking to block, okay? When he moves his arm, move your arm back in front of your face. Moves it from his elbow, okay? That's the part I want to control, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, head low, pin him to his body, walk around the sprawl, grab his wrist, grab my wrist, now walk towards his legs and pull the elbow up, okay? Nice and relaxed. I'm going to turn my hips towards his head, I'm going to just let my grip go for a second so we can do this. I'm going to step over his head, and then I'm going to pull up towards my chin, okay? That's going to put the pressure on that I need to get his arm going, okay? So one more time, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, head low, sprawl, okay? Now, Phil will be trying to get his arm free here. I'm going to use my head to keep him pinned, grab hold of his wrist, keeping it pinned, underneath, grip. Now when you grip, make sure that your thumbs are on top, not like this, okay? Move up towards his shoulder with the elbow, okay? Now I've got him in a good position. I'm going to sit through, step over his head, and bring the elbow to my chin, okay?